Hello everyone, welcome to Coming Up Next. In today's video, we were talking about the untold story of Joe Biden. So, let's get started. Joe Biden became Vice President of the United States after spending 36 years as a US Senator from Delaware. Democratic nominee Barack Obama selected him as a running mate for the 2008 election, and the pair entered office in January 2009 following their defeat of Arizona Senator John McCain and Alaska Governor Sarah Palin. As a two-term vice president, Biden focused largely on economic and foreign policy issues. In August 2020, he became the Democratic Party nominee for the 2020 presidential election against President Trump. First of all, we talk about Joe Biden's early years. Joseph Robin Biden Jr. was born on November 20, 1942 in the blue-collar city, Scranton, Pennsylvania. At age 10, he moved with his family to the Wilmington, Delaware area, where his father found work as a car salesman. The first of four siblings, Biden attended a series of Catholic schools, including the elite preparatory high school Akmea Academy. Though he excelled at sports, Biden received medical grades and struggled with the stutter. In 1965, he graduated from the University of Delaware with a double major in history and political science, and 3 years later he earned a law degree from Cyrus University. Meanwhile, in 1966, Biden married Nelia Hunter, with whom he would have 3 children. Did you know Joe Biden is both the first Catholic and the first Delawarean to serve as Vice President of the United States? Upon finishing law school, Biden returned to the Wilmington area and worked as an attorney for the first 4 years. In 1970, he won his first election to the Newcastle County Council. Then 2 years later, at age 29, he pulled off a surprising upset of Republican incumbent J. Caleb Boggs in a race for the US Senate. Tragedy struck, however, before he was sworn in as the 5th youngest senator in US history. That December, his wife and 30-month-old daughter were killed and his 2 sons were hospitalized when a tractor trailer plowed into their station wagon. Rather than move to Washington, D.C., a devastated Biden decided to commute by train every day so that he could spend more time with his sons. Biden remarried in 1977 to school teacher Jill Jacobs, with whom he would have one more daughter. So let's talk about Joe Biden as Vice President. Biden kicked off his second attempt at the White House 20 years later during the 2008 primary, but dropped out after securing only 1% of the delegates in the lower Democratic caucus. Barack Obama tapped him to be running mate after winning the Democratic nomination. In the November 2008 presidential elections, Obama and Biden bested their Republican opponents, John McCain and Sarah Palin, with 52.9% of the popular vote. In 2012, they defeated Republicans challenger Mitt Romney and his running mate, Paul Ryan. After taking office in January 2009 as the 47th Vice President of the United States, Biden was charged with overseeing a $787 billion economic stimulus package, running a middle-class task force, and reviewing an arms reduction treaty with Russia. He also played a strong advisory role with respect to the conflict in Iraq and Afghanistan. In 2015, Biden's eldest son Bu died of brain cancer. Biden considered the presidential run in 2016, but ultimately decided against it. At last, let's talk about Joe Biden's 2020 presidential run. On April 25, 2019, Biden announced his candidacy in 2020 Democratic presidential primaries. As a popular former vice president, he immediately entered the race with high name recognition. Biden ran alongside 28 other Democratic candidates in a crowded primary that pitted Biden's more establishment policies against those of progressive candidates such as Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. The former vice president eventually became the official Democratic Party's nominee. On August 17, 2020, he chose California Senator Kamala Harris as his running mate. Harris became the first black and Asian American woman to be named on a major party's ticket. If he is elected, 77-year-old Biden will be the oldest president ever to take office. So, what do you think? Joe Biden or Donald Trump? Let us know by comment. Please subscribe our channel. We will meet our next video. Goodbye all of you.